Everybody dreams about living near the beach. The sunsets, the tacos, the ocean breeze, the cute restaurants on the beach. And honestly, a lot of it really is that beautiful. But vacation Mexico and living Mexico are two totally different things. When most people picture paradise, they picture peace, tranquility, a margarita by the ocean while the sun disappears into the water. And yes, those moments absolutely do exist. But what nobody tells you is that paradise comes with trade-offs too. Noise, humidity, tourism, power outages, fireworks. Fuck. Come here, babies. People everywhere. And eventually you realize living near paradise is completely different than visiting it for a week. The first hidden cost that surprised me was the cold. I know that sounds ridiculous talking about Mexico, but my beach house in Ensenada was directly at the ocean. Paper-thin walls, humidity everywhere, and during winters, I was completely freezing my ass off. 5 blankets, 2 large dogs, a floor heater, and I still felt cold all the time. Beach vacations and living at the beach are not the same experience. People visit a week during perfect weather, then leave before reality kicks in. That was probably the first time I realized living in paradise still means you're actually living somewhere. The second hidden cost, noise. And not just city noise, Mexico noise. Fireworks, banda music, street vendors screaming into speakers on the top of cars, birthday parties at 5 in the morning on a Sunday, dogs barking nonstop, people coming home drunk from the bars blasting distorted music at 3 a.m. Seriously, most of that stuff stopped bothering me over time. That's just life here. But trying to work in that environment, that's different. I think a lot of people imagine beach life as peace and quiet. But Mexico isn't quiet. It's alive. There's always music somewhere, always people outside, always movement. And honestly, if you need silence all the time, Mexico just might drive you insane. The funny thing is, most tourists love that energy on vacation until it becomes Tuesday and they're trying to sleep or work or think. There's a moment almost everybody falls in love with. You're sitting under a thatched roof near the beach, drink in your hand, sun setting over the water, warm air, music playing somewhere nearby, and you think, yeah, this is the life. And seriously, those moments are real. Mexico sunsets are manipulative as hell, especially places like La Paz, Mazatlán, Puerto Vallarta. Sometimes the whole sky looks fake. But what nobody tells you is vacation sunsets and real life sunsets are very different things. Because when you actually live somewhere, life keeps going. You still have traffic, errands, work, bills, internet problems, power outages, and unless you can afford to live right on the beach, those magical sunset moments, they become something you actually have to make time for. In many cities, I avoid driving near sunset entirely because the traffic gets so crazy. So ironically, the thing people picture most about beach life can slowly become the thing you experience less. And I think that's one of the biggest hidden costs of paradise. Not losing the beauty, just slowly getting used to it until one random night you stop. You look around and remember, oh yeah, this place actually is incredible. Another thing I didn't expect about beach towns was how temporary so many relationships feel. When people imagine moving to paradise, they picture meeting all these amazing new friends. Beach bars, sunsets, cookouts, music, travel stories. And yeah, you'll definitely meet people. All kinds of people. Tourists, travelers, Canadians, Americans, people soul searching or escaping from divorces to burnout, winter, and sometimes themselves. But most of those people keep moving. After a while, you realize a lot of beach town friendships stay surface level. Not fake, just temporary. The gringos usually stick together. Same bars, same neighborhoods, same routines. That was never really my thing. So most of the people I've met over the years became acquaintances more than close friends. And honestly, I don't even know if that's a Mexico thing or just part of beach life. Because paradise attracts people in transition. And people in transition usually don't stay very long. Luckily for me, the girls don't care about any of that. Give them an ocean, open space, creatures to hunt, and they're perfectly happy. Now, after hearing all this, you probably think I regret moving to beach towns in Mexico. Not even close. The hidden costs are real, but so is the freedom. There's a different feeling here, a different rhythm. People stay outside later, families spend time together, neighbors talk to each other, and life feels less controlled. Back in the States, everything felt structured. Rules for everything, schedules, restrictions, pressure. Here, life feels messier, but also more alive. And the people here, for the most part, have been incredibly warm hearted to us. That kindness matters, especially when you're far from home, when you're doing life mostly alone. And honestly, even after all these years, I still love the beach. I love the warm water, those sunsets, the random tasty taco stands, feeling that life still and will surprise you. Paradise isn't perfect, but nowhere is. And once you stop expecting perfection, you start appreciating what a place actually gives you. For me, Mexico never became paradise. It became real life. And somehow, that ended up meaning a whole lot more.